We're back at home and hoping for a bounce back following their 8-3 loss last time out.
All right, the Ottawa 67s, not 6-7. Just got to get that out there. Taking on the Otters at Erie Insurance Arena and head coach Chris Millette. I know. Picking up in the first, Ottawa's Jack Deaver takes off with the puck, turns, fires it back towards the center here, Matthew Soulerier. Fires and finds the back of the net. Ottawa leads 1-0. They led 2-0 after one. Let's jump to the second for Erie at this point. Brett Hammond. Same side of the ice. His 9th goal of the season. Give Dylan Edwards and Michael Deck the assists. Hammond scores on the power play. His 9th of the year made it 2-1. Less than 3 minutes later, another Erie man advantage. Deck scores his first home goal as an Otter. Erie knocks it up at 2 on the assist from Edwards and Lucas Ambrosio. Later in the period, now 3-2. Nick Whitehead from the point makes it a 4-2 lead for the visitors. They add an empty netter late. The Otters go down 5-2. Deck with 2 points, however, in his home debut with Erie, including a goal.
I thought that line was good. I thought, you know what, I thought that, again, the more familiar they get with each other, I think you're going to see some pretty dynamic offensive strikes with them. You see it in glimpses. It was nice to have him obviously score a goal. He's a welcome addition on our power play. He thinks the game, his IQ is very, very depth. He's slick. So I think that that line is going to continue to get better.
On the Flyler Entry System scoreboard, the Otters go down at home 5-2. Michael Deck with 2 points in his home debut with Erie, including a goal. The Otters are back home Saturday night against Niagara. They'll face the Ice Dogs at 7 p.m. In Division I local college hockey, the Mercyhurst women were on the road. They top Robert Morris 5-1. Julia Shalin with 2 goals for the Lady Lakers. Mercyhurst men also in action on the road at RIT. They fall 4-1. Let's hit some college hoops. Women's college basketball top 5 showdown in D2. Gannon ranked 5th, hosting 2nd-ranked Union, Tennessee in the D2 CCA tip-off. One of 2 sites tonight. Early on, Jordan Popick, the snag. And how about Olivia Cernuto, back from injury this year, grabs it, takes off down court, and fires this one good. Gannon cuts it to a 7-point game. Later for Union, Aubrey Sorrell fights through the Gannon D towards the basket here, turns and fires it to Macy Smith. She fires from 3 and launches and scores. 4-point game at this point. Now for Gannon, Tori Mays, the Cathedral Prep grad, breaks down the court and dishes this one, as that is Popick going up for 2 on the layup. Gannon up by 8 in the third for Union. Jenna Winowicki catches the rebound, throws this one out to Olivia Pepple, and she shoots and scores. Gannon leads by 6 in the third. Later, Mays finding this one to Bree Claxon by way of Mia Slater. Claxon fires and knocks it down. Gannon takes the 8-point lead. 5th-ranked Gannon picks up the win over Union. They win this one 66-51.
I thought we were deep, and I think it confirmed tonight. We can go 9-10 deep, and there were some players that didn't get on the floor that I think could have been on the floor. Again, I thought we handled pressure well. I thought we were smart with the ball. I thought our kids played hard. So I think we learned some good things.
We're super excited. We've been putting in the work during preseason. Obviously, coming in, it's really nice to be able to play against somebody else other than your teammates. So that's just really fun. And so just a chance to play in front of our home crowd. We have lots of fans and lots of supporters that love to come and watch us play. So playing for them as well, it's just a great atmosphere, and we were super excited.
Big top 5 win for Gannon. How about Hope Garrity, the Fairview grad for Edinburgh, taking on Minnesota State Mankato as the Fighting Scots were home for the D2 CCA tip-off as well. Opening quarter for Minnesota State, Elizabeth Gadian to Natalie Bremer for the 3. She had a game-high 24 points. Nice start on the Edinburgh offensive end. Samantha Baker drives baseline and finds reigning PSAC Freshman of the Year Rachel Manfredo for the bucket on the block. 1-point game. More from the Borough there. It's Manfredo again. Stops, pops, and it drops from the mid-range for the jumper. Later, off a deflection, sometimes the ball bounces your way. Winds up in Manfredo's mitts again. She'll score. She had 14 points on the night, ties the game. Then Kendall Bachik with the 3 out of the near corner. Bullseye. One more time for the home team. This time it's Taylor Blunt with a wing tray. She had a team-high 19 points, but Edinburgh goes down in this one, 113-71. The D2 CCA tip-off takes place again Saturday and Sunday at both Macomb Fieldhouse and the Highmark Event Center.
Well, the Mercyhurst men's basketball team is coming off a road win over a former NCAA Division I Final Four participant in Loyola Chicago. The Lakers led by as many as 16 in the 73-65 road victory Thursday night. That made an impression in the D1 hoops landscape. Bernie Blunt The third led the way with 27 points in the win that the team is hoping will lead to much bigger things this year.
You play well and you play as hard as we played, you want a positive result. Obviously in a Lang 10 school, with all the respect we have for Loyola, means a great deal for the school and for these guys in the locker room.
Honestly, it just shows how far this team can go potentially. You know, that is a really good team in the A10, so just knowing that we can go toe-to-toe with them and obviously beat them, it means a lot. We can go pretty far this season.